Hi guys, it's Bill from Catch 22, and I'm sure you figured out by my attire that this is going to be an ice fishing video. Well, I'm not going out on the ice just yet. I just thought I'd do a little video on my bucket here and show you guys how I have that rigged and what type of tackle and lures and stuff like that I have. To tell you the truth, and to tell you a little secret, I've never been ice fishing. I take that back. I've been ice fishing once, a long time ago, and it was all tip-up ice fishing, and I didn't have a good time. It's kind of miserable, actually, but through the power of YouTube, I think I'm a little more knowledgeable now, and that I can get out there and have some fun. In any case, just like any other summertime fisherman, it's like creepy crawlies all over. I'm so antsy to get out there back on the water that it's good motivation to try ice fishing, as well as creating content for the channel. But I'll go through what I have, and again, this is all things I've just picked up from watching other YouTubers. If you see something that is wrong, or if you see something that I'm missing that I probably need, other than a shanty, I'm not going to invest in one of those just yet, please leave a comment and let me know. I'd appreciate the help. And if not, I'm hoping that I can help some of you guys out there who are wanting to get into ice fishing, because I think I did a good amount of research. But let me delve into this. This here is my bucket setup, and what I have on it is a bucket caddy right here. It's got tons of pockets and places for things, as you can see. This one here is the Outdoor Angler, and I think I picked it up off of Walmart.com. But I'm sure Amazon sells them, and I'm sure your local bait shop sells them as well. But I thought that was a really cool thing. I try to be a minimalist. I don't want to carry a ton of stuff out there on the ice. So I just thought that this would help in minimizing what I have to carry. A bucket, an auger, and I'm good to go. Anyways, let me get into the rods first. I'll start off with my jigging rod. This here, I believe, is 24 inches, and it is the Thermal Ice. I'm sorry, it's 26 inches. Thermal Ice, number 8. And it's paired up with the Thermal Ice reel here. And I have it loaded with, I believe, 3-pound or 4-pound test. And I have a small tungsten jig on there, chartreuse and orange to start out with. And this right here at the top is a bite indicator. I think they're also called spring bobbers. Your line runs through it at the tip here, so when there's a bite, you see the spring go down, and then you can set the hook and react. Okay, so that's my jigging rod. I think I'll do pretty good with that, at least I hope to. Fill the bucket up with some panfish, be a good time. Okay, so that's rod 1, my jigging rod. Rod number 2 is nothing fancy. Not that the first one's fancy, but it's my dead stick rod. And what a dead stick rod is a rod you put out with just a minnow, and you kind of, not that you ignore it, but you're not sitting there jigging it the whole time. You're letting the minnow do the work. So this is a Ugly Stik GX2, and I believe that this is 28 inches. Yes, 28 inches. It's paired with a Shakespeare cheapo reel, I'm sure. And then I have on here either 5 or 6 pound test, a little bit heavier, as I hope to catch, bigger fish with this one. So right now I just have it rigged with like an Aberdeen hook, just so I can get the back of that minnow on there. I have a small split shot just to get them down there quicker, and then again I have a strike indicator or spring bobber right here. So I have that as my dead stick. And those are the 2 rods, at least starting out with, that I'll have. So next let's take a look inside the bucket caddy. In here I have some safety equipment. I have my spikes. Put them around your neck. You can wear them like so, or what I like to do is I put them around my my straps here on my bib, and they're there. What else do I have in here? Also got a whistle, so when you're out on the ice, especially first ice, wear the whistle. Something happens, you can alert someone. If you fall in, you can claw your way out. That's the idea anyway. And then I've got some ice grips for my boots. You set your heel down back here, put this over the boot, and you can grip the ice, so you're not slipping and sliding all over the place. So I've got those. We got some hand warmers for when it gets really cold. Again, I'm just starting out, so I don't know how much I want to invest in this yet. So I don't have a shanty. I'll be out in the elements, so I expect to be pretty cold. But we'll see. I have forceps, and I have needle nose pliers for when I have to get those pesky hooks out. I've got some spare line, some 6 pound Ice Magic by Suffix. I've got a multi-tool. Again, it gives me another set of pliers. More importantly, it gives me knives and other tools that I could use out on the ice should I need. That's in there. Got a scoop. I like this scoop as it's all metal. It's not that cheap, flimsy plastic. It's a little heavy, but oh well. I'm sure it'll be great to get the sludge out of my hole. Not only that, but it also has a ruler on the handle, so if I wanted to, I can measure some fish. And it's got a chisel at the end should I need to break up some ice. So this is a good multi-tool that I picked up that I think should come in handy. Next, I have a small little net to grab minnows out of the bucket. Being outside in the cold, dipping my hands into cold water doesn't exactly sound too inviting, so I've got that to do just that, get the minnows out of the bucket. So with that, let's go into my lid here. My lid here is actually a Plano tackle box. So these are really cool, and they're not expensive. They're like $8, and they fit the typical sized bucket. And inside you have a tray like this. And what I've done, as you can see, it's still a little Christmassy in my house. So we got the kids a new laptop, and it came with some foam packaging. So what I did is I took that foam packaging and I cut it to the size of these compartments, and then that way I'm able to use it to hold my jigs in place, my spoons, and my other lures. So that's the tray inside. And inside this deeper compartment underneath the tray, I have a small jig box, and I have some soft plastics should I run out of minnows or forget to get minnows or wax worms or live bait. On the other side, let's see here, in the tray I have some terminal tackle, I have another spring bobber, I have regular floats, depth finders, and then some bobber stops. going on in the trays. And then inside I've got things like snaps and split shots, hooks, pre-rigged. So I'm ready to go. So that's my terminal tackle side of the box over here. And then my spoons, jigs, and lures over here. I thought this was really cool actually. So not only that, when I have it in the bucket, it serves as a seat that I can sit on. Let's see what else is in the bucket. Got here the hot rod. It's a freestanding rod holder. So I got this for the dead stick. So the idea is to drill a hole near where I'll be jigging and set this guy up, my dead stick, with a live minnow nearby so I can keep an eye on it and I'll know if something hits it. So I've got that. And then I've got my minnow bucket. Now this isn't the typical minnow bucket that you might use out there, but it's the minnow bucket that I have. In the summer I kayak, fish, and this minnow bucket's pretty good to have. I just attach a little rope to it and toss it in the water. So you can see it's perforated up top, and it just drags along the side of the kayak as I fish. So instead of going out and buying a new bucket or using this bucket, I use this. Last but not least, guys, I am going to need an auger. So I picked this baby up. It's an Eskimo 8-inch auger. It's going to drill me a hole 8 inches in diameter. And I think, pretty sure that's big enough for anything I'm pulling out of the ice. I picked this up either on, I'll tell you exactly, I got it from Amazon. So I got it off of Amazon. It's either 40 or 50 bucks. And this is what I'm going to use to break through the ice. So, got the auger, got the bucket, tackle, the tools, the lures, the spoons, the rods, the outdoor gear. I think I'm ready to go ice fishing, guys. So, keep an eye out on the channel. I'll be posting some ice fishing videos soon. I hope this helps you guys, and I hope this might motivate some of you guys to get out there and do some ice fishing. This was a minimal investment to see if I would like this. I believe I'm totaling definitely under 100 bucks. So if I'm missing something, or if you got any advice for me, please leave a comment below. Let me know. I'd love to learn from you guys. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ice fishing. I hope you guys do some fishing. I hope this helped. If it did, please subscribe down below if you're not already subscribed. Leave a thumbs up. Leave those comments. It really helps the channel. It helps me continue to make more content. And it helps me have a little more fun. You know what I'm saying? So thanks, guys. I'll see you guys out on the ice.